In this video, we will show a few examples of window functions and their potential use case in Snowflake. The first step is to get our data. So I will set the correct warehouse and database first. Then I need to create a table where I will load my data. Now we can copy the data. In my case, I am loading it from Azure Stage into the newly created table. Great. And we can check the table that we created. Okay, so we can see that we are working with the standard sales data. We have our orders, we have our customers, products, cities, regions, etc. So now let's say we want to see the ratio of product categories based on their sales and how they affect our sales. And we can see that we want to see them in one region, in our case, region East. So for this, we use this ratio to report. That's a window function. And we partition it by region because we want to see it in different regions. And it basically shows us the percentage of each of the category in our respective region. So when we check the view we just created, we can see that technology is responsible for almost 40% of our sales in that respective region. So now let's say we are responsible for a certain region and we want to see which cities in all the states in that region are performing the best. Again, let's say we are working with the region East and we want to see top 3 cities in all of the eastern states based on their sales. We can use a rank window function, which we will partition over by state and order it by the sum of the sales. So when we create the view and we check it, we can see that we have all the states from our respective region, and we see top 3 cities in all of those respective states based on their sales. Okay, so now let's say we want to check how the profit of our entire store developed over time. To avoid huge deviations distorting the results, we prefer to examine it using a moving average over the 30 days. So for this we use a sliding with no frame function. In our case this is average because we want to see moving average. And sliding window frame means that we are checking the average between the current row and the last 29 rows before our current row, so that gives us 30-day moving average. So when we create the view, now we can check it. And we can see it better using the new visualization function of Snowflake. And we can now examine the moving average.